Good morning, everyone. It is Friday, and we are here to party with some puffins. I held an in-person class, and we made these 10 beautiful cards, and I'm sure you will love them. I did also offer this class as where I could mail it out to you. We had quite a few people that had taken advantage of that. I do have 2 kits available. So if at the end of this you find that you really like these cards, I will be happy to get them out to you. I do have all the information in the link above or in the description, so be sure to check that out. Again, thank you so much for joining me. We're going to have a lot of fun. So in your kit, um, you received half a pack of these note cards. So you get the note cards and you get the envelopes, and you get 10 of them. You also get half a pack of the Brights Designer Series paper, and you can see that this is a well-loved pack of paper. There's so many different colors. It's beautiful. You get Bermuda Bay, Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, some Flirty Flamingo, Gorgeous Grape, Mango Melody, and a bunch of other colors. So you get half a pack of this, half a pack of the envelopes, all the supplies to make the 10 cards that we're going to make. And then you can always choose to add on the stamp set. If you don't have the stamp set, you can always substitute with whatever you have. The cost for the class with the shipping to have it all mailed out to you is $30. So that's a great deal for 10 cards and all the supplies. And then you have a lot of supplies left over to make other cards. So, all right, so let's get crafting. Let's start making our really cute cards. In your envelope, for those of you that received the class online, pull out the envelope to make the purple card, the Gorgeous Grape. So this is the card that we are going to be making. Isn't that cute? I love the little fish. He's so cute. All right, so what you're going to do is take your note card, and it is already scored in the middle for you. So what you'll want to do is just fold that in half. Grab your bone folder and just sharpen that edge. All right, then in your kit you also have the Designer Series paper, and I had cut this out with the Colors and Contours dies. So we are going to take the paper and just adhere it to our card. Again, these are very sweet, simple cards. Those of you that know me and watch my videos know that I like the simple. All right, so we will just adhere that down. All right, then we will take our label, which was also cut from that same die set, and we're going to do some stamping. So we'll pull out our little penguins, and I think I'll use this little guy. And I'm just going to use the Memento Black, and I just juiced this up. So I'm going to grab a scratch paper and just make sure he's all, there we go. Okay, so we'll juice that up, and we will put him down just a little off to the side. Just like that. Okay, then we will take our little fish, because he's holding a little fish, if you can see him. He's got a little fish, and we're going to cut or stamp that on a piece of scratch paper. So I have a little piece of white. This is a great way to use up some of these scrap papers that you have. I'm just going to stamp him in the corner, and we will cut him out. And I like the fussy cutting, I really do. I have to admit I like it. When I do the fussy cutting, I hold my scissors and I turn the paper. And then when you're cutting it, you want to cut on the outside of the image. You don't want to cut right on the line, because if you go in too far or out too far, it just looks like you made a mistake. So we'll just trim around. All right. Okay, so we have him. Isn't he cute? He's so little. And we're just going to color in our fish and then color in our penguin. So I have a So Saffron marker and going to color in our little fish. Kind of make him a little goldfish. Oh, I probably want the other end. The brush. There we go. A little goldfish. All right, and then I'll use the same color to color in the penguin's feet. And you can use whatever colors you have. There we go. And then I'm just going to go over with the darker pale papaya. I'm just going to go over the tip of his beak, just so the color's a little different. There we go. Now we'll color in our bow. And I think I will use, what will I use? This is the Polished Pink, the light. So, actually, you know what? I'm going to use a purple. So we'll use the light freesia because the background of the card is purple. We'll just color in the bow. There we go. Now we will grab a mini dimensional and attach our little fish to our penguin here, because he's going to be holding him like he's getting that as a gift. All right, and we'll put that just right there. So he's holding his little present, his little fish. Oh, I missed a part of the bow. There we go. All right, now we will also take our scratch paper and stamp our sentiment. So the sentiment I'd like to use is to someone who makes others happy. All right, clean off our fish. We'll be using him again later. And I will grab some Gorgeous Grape. And I'll just stamp this right on here because we're going to trim this out. Okay, and just going to use my scissors, my snips, and we'll just trim this out. And you could always use your paper trimmer for this, but I think it's a small enough piece that we can do it this way. There we go. We will be using more scratch paper. All right, so now we will attach this to our card. And let's see here, we will just lay this flat on our card. And we'll put that right in the center. And then we'll attach our sentiment. We'll use 2 dimensionals. You can use however many you would like. All right. And we'll put this just right at the top, just like that. And then in your kit, you also receive some ribbon. So this is the gorgeous grape ribbon, and we're just going to tie a bow. Just a little bow. I really like this ribbon. It's just so shimmery. And just play with it a little bit to get it tightened up. You don't want the bow falling apart when it's on your card. There we go. And when I cut the end, I cut up so that it makes a nice edge. And then I will grab some mini glue dots. And we'll get this right on our card. Just like that. And if your bow is laying kind of wonky, you can always grab another mini glue dot. So this, see how this side is a little wonky? I'm just going to lay a mini glue dot underneath it so it holds it where I want it to stay. There we go. So I think I'll trim this up just a little too long. There we go. Whoop. And we will grab, let's see, what will we grab? I think we might grab just some rhinestones. Let's get some shimmer, some shine. And we'll sprinkle some of those on here. And then I want to show you something kind of cool. Let's see, we'll grab a little one and we'll put the little one right on the fish. Just slide that right in the center there. There we go. So what you can do is you can take your markers. I'm going to grab the dark. And on these rhinestones, you can color them so that you have a purple rhinestone. And it will dry. It just takes a little bit to dry. And there we go. This is your first card. Isn't that cute? All right, so let's move on to the second card. All right, so in your pack, pull out the supplies with the real red, and we're going to make this little cutie. All right, so again, you have your note card paper, and it is already scored. So we will just fold this in half. All right, we will take our designer series paper, and in your kit you do have all the dimensions for everything. And again, I do have 2 kits available, so if you like the cards, please purchase the kit. I have 2 left, so don't wait, because I guarantee by the end of the day they'll be gone. All right, so we'll put some glue there, and then we'll put some more here. I'll just put this right at the base. Just like that. And then we will take your label that you have in your kit, and we're going to stamp another penguin. And this time we're going to use the penguin that has a little party hat. Who doesn't love a party? And we'll juice him up. Okay, he looks pretty covered. And we'll put him just right in the middle. There we go. And now we will color him. So we will kind of take the same colors that we used before. And we'll color him in. And then we'll get some fun colors to color in that little hat. Color in the tip of his beak. And let's see, seeing as our base is red, we will put some red dots. A little red pom-pom. There we go, and then we'll take a little lighter color. What do we want? Polished pink, yeah, we can do that, the lighter one. And again, use whatever color markers you have. I love these blends. These are so, so nice. All right, so there we have that. Then pull out your scrap paper again, and we're going to stamp our sentiment. So this time it's going to be just a very simple happy birthday. And we're going to use the real red. And we will just stamp that right like that. And we are, actually, you know what? I want to make it a banner. So I need to make it, grab a different piece of scratch paper. Because I want to cut it more in the center, or stamp it more in the center so I can make a banner. There we go. Alright, so some of you can probably hear my chickens in the background. They are calling. So if you hear that squawking, it's just my chickens. They're just running around. Alright, so this one I am going to grab my paper trimmer because I would like the edge to be straight. Not that I can't cut straight, but you know, sometimes I'll just trim a little off the bottom of this. There we go. And then we'll nip the ends to make it a banner. Grab our snips. And then when I make a banner, I snip right down in the center. And then I go from the corner to the top of the original snip. There we go. And we'll do the other side. We'll make this a little shorter and a little straighter. There we go. All right, so there we have that. Okay, so now we have, so I have a banner punch, and I used the back end of the Elegant punch. So, and I just punched a little hole in the center. I had a strip of paper, but I cut it because I didn't want to use the whole strip of paper behind it, just to kind of save on some paper. So we're going to put the top part up here, and then we'll put the lower portion just the same way on the other end. So I will grab my glue and just whoop, put a little there, and then I'll put a little piece there. All right, so we'll take this and we'll just kind of line it up where we'd like it. Right in the center. Just like that, and then we'll take the other piece and make sure that you have the right width, going the right direction, and then we'll put this at the bottom. There we go. See, so we didn't have to use like a whole piece of paper. All right, and we'll take our glue and add it to our card, and actually we'll put it on with some dimensionals. So I'll grab those. mean, not that that really saved a whole lot of paper, but you know, every little bit helps. Do this. Oop. All right, and then we will just put this, straighten that out a bit, put this on our paper. There we go. And then we're going to grab some ribbon, and we are going to put this through. How do I want to do this? I will take two. We'll just fold this in half. And we'll take both of these and put them through the little hole. And now you can hear the planes that are dusting all the fields or doing whatever they do with the crops. We have a lot of corn out here, so they're out doing their stuff. All right, and today's like the first day in a long time that we could actually open up some windows. It's not really hot today, which is nice. So let's trim this up a little. There we go. Isn't that cute? Then we will add our happy birthday. We'll grab some dimensionals. I'm just going to use two. All right, and we'll put that right towards the bottom, just like that. And then we'll grab some more of these rhinestones. Oop, that one went shooting away, didn't it? I don't even know where that one went. All right, let's try that again. There we go. There, and then we'll grab, put one here. And then you can take a marker and we can color in those rhinestones. Isn't that neat? I think that's really cool. So if you don't have it in the budget to buy the different colored gems and rhinestones, you can always, on these rhinestone basic jewels, you can color them. And it will dry. You can't like touch them now. It does need some time to dry. But then you have that. Oh, and you know what? I think we're going to take his little party hat and we'll add some Wink of Stella, just to make it a little more sparkly. There we go. So you can see how his little hat sparkles now. All right, so let's move on to the next card. So I hope you liked that. That was a really cute, sweet card. Okay, so next, pull out your pack to make this card. Isn't that cute? Love it. All right, so again, you have your note card paper. Just fold it in half. All right, and your card will be opening this way. So then, take your designer series paper, and I chose to use a different color designer series paper on the back. And we'll put this down. So on my original one, I used the Flirty Flamingo. So I'm just going to use this yellow here. And we'll adhere this down. I think I cut this to size. I hope I did. Yep. I was pulling all my stuff out and it's like, oh, some of the stuff I didn't cut yet. All right. So we have our base. And then I used the Colors and Contours die, and I cut this out. I love the scalloped edges, and then it has like the stitching. I think that's so pretty. All right, so we will attach this to our card. And we'll just put this right at the bottom. All right, then we have our label. Oh, there's that embellishment. All right, so then we will attach this to our card. We're not going to stamp on this time because we're going to stamp our penguins on some extra white paper and then cut them out. Let's put this right in the middle, just like that. Okay, so let's stamp our penguins, and then we will cut them out. We also need our birthday cake, so we will grab this guy. There we go. And we'll grab our other penguin. Let's see, we're going to use the party hat guy again. He was fun. Oh goodness, I didn't stamp that one very well, did I? Alright, I think it's because I just juiced. There we go. So we'll re-stamp him up here. There, that's better. Now we'll grab our cake. Because what's a party without cake? There we go. All right, so we'll just set this on the side for 1 second. We'll just give that black a little chance to dry. And we'll stamp our sentiment. Going to use the Flirty Flamingo. And going to use You Are the Best, or You're the Best. All right, that's juiced up nicely. Put that right in the center. There we go. All right, so if I'm not seeing your comments, I will respond after. All right, so let's color our little cake. So I think we will have a little green plate. We'll do that real quick. This is the soft succulent. All right, let's make some nice cake colors here. So what's your favorite cake? Let me know. I think my favorite cake is probably cheesecake. And my favorite pie would be pecan pie. Those are my two favorites. I know a lot of people love chocolate, and I like chocolate, but I would much rather have pecans or something else. All right, so we have our little cake. Let's color in our penguins. Color him. And then we will get these cut out. All right. Oh, and we got to color in the little party hat. All right, and let's see, we'll use the Blushing Bride to go around. There we go. All right, now let's cut this out just real quick. So there's that. And that guy we're not using. All right. Again, cut on the outside of the line. And I'm not going to be doing probably a really great job because I just want to give you the idea of what we're doing here. So I hope you really like these cards. And if you do, I do have 2 sets available. I have all the information in the description above. So there's our cake. We'll cut out. I probably could have re-stamped him, but I'll trim him out. Gosh, all that talk about cake now. I could really go for some. All right. Okay, almost done with this little one. Yeah, my chickens aren't sounding very happy. You can hear them clucking in the back. Okay. This one, and we'll get this second one cut out really quick. Alright, cut out this little party hat. So this card here probably is the one that takes the longest, only because we're doing the fussy cutting. But I will tell you, it is very therapeutic. Alright, almost done, and then we can put it all together. Alright, so let's assemble. So we will take our little penguins and we will add them on here. We'll grab some dimensionals, and where did I throw them? Here they are. And we'll grab some dimensionals for this little guy. I think these penguins are just so cute. Penguins are my absolute favorite animal. I don't know why, they just are. They just look so cute. It looks like they're wearing like little tuxedos all the time. Alright, so let me know what your favorite animal is too. I'd be curious to know, am I the only one that loves penguins? Or yeah, when I was younger, everybody would, when it was my birthday, they would get me little penguin, little statues or penguin t-shirts, penguin coffee mugs. I had so much penguin stuff. And then when we moved out to the country, I could not believe how much penguin stuff I had collected. You don't realize how much stuff you have until you move. Alright, so we will add "You're the Best" right up here. And then we will grab our Wink of Stella, because your cake has to be sparkly. So we'll add some sparkle to like the little frosting layer. And then we want some sparkle on the little fire flames here. And this little hat. There we go. Put some on the plate. All right, so let's add some more rhinestones. There, one more. And let's color them in. Let's see, we could color them. Let's see here. Not Blushing Bride. I think I will use, what do I want? Let's use the Polished Pink. Let's do the lighter one. There we go. Color that. Whoops. There we go. So it kind of went over on it, so we'll just slide it over. Perfect. All right, so here is our third card. Isn't that cute? I think it's adorable. All right, so let's move on. We have 2 more cards to do, and I promise you they do go much quicker. All right, so take out your envelope that has the blue, and we will simply fold our card in half again. We will glue this down. I think I'll show this side. I think that's pretty. So thank you so much again to those that purchased the class ahead of time and then had met me in person live for doing the class. We did have a lot of fun. I think a lot of people are so excited to be able to like get out and do stuff. So yes, we did have a lot of fun. I'll juice him up. We had a fun little party last night with some penguins. All right, got him done. And a piece of scrap paper, and we'll stamp our cake again. There we go. I don't think we need the cake anymore. All right, so let's just color really quick. Color in there. I'll get some little orange feet. And let's see, we'll do a yellow cake this time. And we will grab some purple. Some yellow. Nice bright plate. We'll grab our Wink of Stella. Wherever it went, here it is. Put on some sparkle. Gotta have sparkle. Ooh, the sparkles look really nice on this color. Really stands out. There we go. And I just need this yellow real quick to fill in the rest of his beak. All we gotta do is trim off the cake. Cake goes fast. Cutting it out and eating it. All right. Okay. So let's add our cake. We will do that by adding it with a dimensional. There we go. And we will add some rhinestones. And then we will color them here. And let's see, I will grab the, actually, you know what, I'm not going to color them this time. I think we'll leave them as is. And we will add dimensionals on the back and add this to our card. we go. And we'll just kind of put this off to the side, just like this. And then we'll stamp our sentiment. Our sentiment is make a wish. I'll probably do it this way. Grab our block, get our make a wish. There we go. And we'll do this in Pacific Point. There we go, and then we'll just trim that out. So please let me know what you think of these cards. I think they're really sweet. I love the penguins. Let me know what you think. And finish cutting this out. And we'll add some dimensionals and add this to our card as well. There we go. All right, now we are going to make another card, our last card, and I think this one is my absolute favorite. I love it because I love this ribbon. I absolutely adore this ribbon. I think this is just the sweetest ribbon ever. Absolutely love it. So, again, we will grab our note card paper. Oh, got ink on it. Dang it. All right, we'll go like this. And you know what? You won't even see it. So we have that. Then we will take our cardstock that you have in your kit and we will glue this down. We'll cover up that little ink smudge. And put that right in the center. Look at that. You can't even tell there was a smudge. All right. So then we'll take our label. This was also cut out of the Colors and Contours. And we will stamp our little penguin. And we'll just use the black again, the Memento black. He's nice and juiced, and we'll just put him like right at the bottom. There we go. He's all happy sitting there. And then we will grab You're the Best again. And we will stamp that in Bermuda Bay. And we are finished with the black, so we can cover that up. And with the black, I like to store them upside down so that all the ink stays at the top of the pad. With these ink pads, when you open them and then flip them, they automatically store upside down, which I like. And it keeps them nice and juicy. All right, so we'll juice that up. And we'll just stamp it right there. There we go. Okay, so now we will put everything together. So we'll take our designer series paper, and this was out of the Color and Contours die set also, and we will add this to our card. Let's see, do I want that? I think I'll stick with this side. I'll add this in. All right, put that right in the center. Oh, that's where the ink came from. All right, so now we will just color in our little guy here just real quick. Just keep him nice and simple. Just nice and simple. And we will attach this with some dimensionals as well. I just love this ribbon. I'm so excited when I get to use it. Just absolutely love it. All right, put that right in the middle. All right, now we will take our wonderful ribbon. I just absolutely love it. We're going to make a bow. Just love how it's double-sided. And it's silky and shimmery. Oh, it's just beautiful. Oh, isn't that awesome? Love it. And we will attach that with some mini glue dots. I'll add it with a couple of them just to make sure he stays on. We'll put that right at the top. Isn't that gorgeous? I'll probably go back and redo that bow, but isn't that beautiful? All right, let's add some sparkle. Got to have some sparkle. All right, and one more. There we go. So here is our last card. Isn't that adorable? I think this is my favorite card. Absolutely love it. All right. So this was Party with a Puffin. I hope you enjoyed the class. If you are looking to make these cards, I do have the tutorial available. The tutorial is $15 to make all of these, but if you're looking to get the kit that comes with the supplies to make 10 cards, so this is what you would make. You would make all of these. Pull this down a little. So we have 10 cards right here. So you would get to make all 10 of these cards. You get half a pack of these note cards with envelopes. You get half a pack of the Brights Designer Series paper, the tutorials, and all shipped out to you for $30. You can always go ahead and add on the Party Puffins, or if you already have it, you don't need to purchase it, or you could use whatever stamp set you have. So, all right, that is all I have for you today. If you'd like to know what other classes I have coming up for July, please sign up for my newsletter. And I'm going to be sending out a newsletter in the next day or two with all the updated classes for July. And I do have a colors and contour class. I do have a kit class coming up. Stampin' Up! Has created these beautiful kits. I have the monthly card club coming up and a stamp camp. The stamp camp is going to be amazing. So watch out for information on that. And that is all I have for you lovelies today. Have a happy 4th of July. Be safe, make good choices, and I will catch you all back here next week. Bye-bye.